It's the final Thursday in May, and I, Mark Stewart, have made myself a candidate for Hartford's next mayor. I do this for 3 reasons, all 3 of which I think a forceful new mayor can truly improve. Jobs, civil rights, education. Let me expound on all 3. They are my only passionate issues. I don't claim to know Hartford intimately. I grew up in West Hartford. I have been fairly peripheral, but I think I'm good at solving other problems as well, and you'll see it if we dig in on these first 3. So on jobs, we have a vibrant place to live, and not enough neighboring businesses know this. We need a forceful effort to bring firms that are in New York and New Jersey here to central Connecticut. This would be an investment. It's the only area where I ask Hartford and the state to spend more, but spend more so that a lot more comes back. Okay, I always want investments to be returned more than we spend. And this would be a 5-fold increase at least. When you talk about the acceleration of money, when one person, new person, has a job, earning money that she spends here, she spends it on the groceries, the barbers, the school kids' supplies, everything that then empowers more people in the economy to gain more money and spend it on other things. Cars, stereos, bicycles, home improvement stuff. All of this helps an economy. So it is worth spending, but first we start recruiting and we spend some money to recruit. I would send people who have ties to New York, those who might have moved from New York to Connecticut in the last 10 years, to pay them to go back and say, come on up, okay? Moving on up can be a wonderful thing. In the 70s, it was from, as the Jeffersons did, the Queens to Manhattan. Well, Manhattan's not so great anymore, and it never will be again since COVID. Connecticut has the potential to be almost as lively, a lot more safe, and for education, a lot better for kids. All right, number 2 is civil rights, which include protection against criminals. We don't do enough to enforce our laws. We are distracted right now by departmental policies. Some of them are race-oriented. Some of them are constraints that come from bureaucracies. Let cops do their job. We have a very good Hartford police force. They want to rein in thugs and, even more so, deter crime in the first place. Let them act properly, even if it's against juveniles. Because juvenile thugs, if not reined in early, become career criminals. Now, here is where I'd like to make officers' jobs a lot easier. Stop enforcing dumb laws that shouldn't be laws in the first place. Okay? We, I think, are finally desisting on arresting for possession of weed. Okay? I would be only enforcing its distribution to children. Okay? Minors deserve protection still, but adults with a knowledgeable transaction, you know what you're buying, he knows what he's selling, no fraud, let that go, okay? You're only hurting yourself. I think doing drugs is stupid, but I don't think expending police resources and putting people in jail for minor drug possession, use, or sale to adults should be arrestable. Prostitution. You're harming nobody if it's consensual, okay? Might be harming the John's wife, but that's not for government to be involved in. I would go after coerced prostitution, that is sex trafficking, fiercely. And those guys who are the ringleaders there, they should go to jail or be dead. Finally, I'd like to see better education, and it's an easy fix here. Hartford has been plagued by this ongoing judicial turmoil that keeps good kids from getting to good schools. It's this legacy of a case called Sheff versus O'Neill. It needs to be ended, and it can be. And with it, let parents choose. Now, I'm also for a voucher system that gives them the money for them to choose and pay the school of their choosing. That might be a school that's out of the district. I'm sorry, but Hartford schools are not good enough yet. Few are, not enough. And so letting parents have the choice to stay in Hartford at a good school, to help in Hartford build a better school, or to leave and get your education among kids who want to learn, where it's safe, and you're promoting good values that, yeah, you'll bring home. I think that's a very good thing. I grew up in West Hartford, and the few Hartford students that came and joined us were very happy to be there. We should have more of that. It shouldn't be just a lottery. This should be every parent's choice. There's $20,000 per student that can be awarded per parent. Let them take that money to use on education as the parents see fit and not be stuck in a school that's underperforming. All right, I look forward to seeing you. Stewart for Hartford.com is me. Thanks for listening.